We explore what it means to live in a world where work, wealth, and wellness flow from who we are, not what we're told to be. Web3 isn't just technology, it's a return to truth, a remembering that our connections are capital, that creativity is currency, and that every act of kindness is data the universe never forgets. So take a breath, feel your power, and let's tune together because the future isn't waiting, it's already human. Something profound is happening in the world of finance. Securitize, one of the biggest tokenization platforms, just raised over $400 million after completing its New York Stock Exchange debut. They've issued $4.4 billion in tokenized assets, including BlackRock's $2.2 billion build fund. CEO Carlos Domingo is building what he calls a one-stop shop for institutional tokenization. Here's why this matters. The rails they're building are the same rails your community can use. When equity markets move on-chain, barriers that kept everyday people out of wealth-building tools start to crumble. If just 2% of the $140 trillion global equity market moves on-chain, that creates a $3 trillion market. Circle's USDC stablecoin now commands 70% of transaction volume. Major banks like Standard Chartered and BNY, the world's largest custody bank with $59 trillion under management, now offer direct USDC access. The stablecoin market hit $1.79 trillion in monthly volume in June, up 125% from last year. Chainalysis estimates stablecoin settlement volumes could reach $1 quadrillion annually by 2030. That's infrastructure for peer-to-peer payments, gig work settlements, and community-based commerce operating at internet speed. When you can send value as easily as sending a text message, you don't need permission from gatekeepers. Bitcoin is trading at $63,214 today, while Ethereum sits at $1,773. Ethereum is undergoing its biggest rebuild since the merge, with plans to dramatically increase capacity, add quantum resistance, and make privacy a first-class feature. The tokenization market has crossed $32 billion in real-world assets. What used to take weeks now happens in minutes with transparent smart contracts. The same tools that let BlackRock tokenize billions can let your local business tokenize revenue shares, your housing cooperative tokenize ownership stakes, or your community create its own local currency. You can start building human-powered micro-economies in your own community right now. Join us in driving currency for humankind by visiting us at humn.world. This convergence isn't about making rich people richer, it's about infrastructure. Once the rails are laid, anyone can use them. Will you wait for institutions to control these tools, or will you start experimenting with tokenized community wealth, peer-to-peer payments, and local economic networks today? The future isn't waiting for permission. It's being built by people who understand that when technology serves human connection instead of corporate extraction, everyone goes home wealthier, more empowered, and more free. The future of blockchain isn't just about faster transactions or more complex smart contracts. It's about creating systems that give people more control over their data, finances, and digital lives. When we prioritize human needs over technical novelty, blockchain becomes a tool for building the kind of world we actually want to live in, one where technology serves humanity, not the other way around.